Well, I think there's no better way of starting this. Here. 1 second. If I go to here. No. How do I make this bigger? I know there's a way of making it bigger, I don't know how to. Is it because I had it tapped out? No. Some way I can make this video bigger. No. Is there a better way to view this? I don't care. I give up. There's also someone else here. Why is this person fucking following me? Alright. After I'm done trying to translate with that guy, I want to try and make this viewer bigger, but I can't for some reason. I don't know. Apparently got disconnected. I don't care. Some way I was able to make this big. Hang on a second. I think I might actually be able to find the answer to this question. I'm just trying to fix this visual thing real quick. Where did I start looking at the run? So I started looking at the run now. Made the screen bigger. No, okay, the screen's always been that small. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. For some reason I thought I could see the stream larger than I could currently. But I guess that's not a thing. Okay. Let's get to it. Oh, God. Alright, so with Hunter DPS currently, it's in a really weird spot. From an outsider's point of view, Hunter seems like the easiest class in the game. And it kind of is. It's a pretty easy class to pick up, and it's a pretty hard class to actually not be able to do good DPS on. Like, it's actually a challenge to do low DPS on a Hunter. It's impressive, actually, I'll add. It's actually very, very impressive when you can't DPS on a Hunter. Because it's like seeing someone try to pour themselves a glass of milk, and they somehow spill the milk all the way across the hall. Because it's like, now, not only did you throw the milk out of the room, but you also spilt it. But the thing to highlight is that you threw it out of the room, but you also spilt the milk. It's just impressive, to say the least. Because, you know, everyone else just pours the milk into the glass, but you, no. Down the hallway. It's a fucking horrible analogy. Okay. Ranged DPS Hunter. Like, if I'm just gonna go raw range damage, not going fucking... No melee weaving, no fucking doing any special, just constantly doing shots. Marksman Hunter is made for your ranged attacks. Early on, when you have no loot, it's better to go BM, because your main DPS will be something that's stagnant, that doesn't really change as much, depending on your stats. You do get some stat bonus get given to your pet, but it's not a whole lot. It's way more beneficial to have a already leveled up static like DPS than something that's going to require gear. And what you have is like a lot of early on hunters will just go marksman because they think, oh, I will play better if all my DPS comes to me and I don't have to control an AI pet. And the pet's very simple to control. People who can't control it, you just don't have key bindings. I have bound my auto shot to also my pet attack, meaning that every time I do an auto shot, the aggro of my pet will instinctively go onto the target I have started to shoot at. I used to click, a lot of people still click, I still click over here for my arcane shot because I don't use my arcane shot as much, so every time I have off time to do extra DPS, I will click this because it's inefficient to click this. Or it's like it's inefficient to click it in general. People have the mindset that if they play marksman and they do DPS equal then or greater to the average BM player, and then that same player then goes plays BM the next week and they blow their original parts out of the water, it's really disincentivizing to go marksmanship. Like, the only time you ever see anyone go marksmanship and they're actually doing DPS is because they have gear. BM is not, to say, an easy class. It is very much autopilot-y. If you just fucking let the pet do the majority of DPS, yeah, you will get through most raids and people won't complain because it's a stagnant stat sheet. No matter what you pick, fucking marksman hunter or BM hunter, you're gonna basically do the equal amount of DPS, even if you have like the best gear and like best in slot. Like, for some reason, people think that BM hunter is easier than marksman hunter, when in reality, it's just choosing at which point you put more responsibility in your DPS output going to be towards. Is my pet going to be the main DPS? I'm going to be the support DPS on the meter, or am I going to be the main DPS and my pet's going to be my support DPS on the meter? And I am almost certain that with all the new changes that's coming out for pets and the new rooms and whatever, I am almost for certain, if I could pull this up and not crash my shit. Alright, how's my stream look? Ooh. Okay, it's just annoying. Oh man, I'm just fuck me. I wanted this to be visible, but it's really hard to. Okay, I'll do this for right now because my bobber went up. Also, I didn't get any fucking anything. I got jack shit. Stonefish is not worth anything. That's not worth anything. Yeah. Where'd that one fucking window go? Here we are. Okay. Oh, I should probably also do survival hunter, mainly just melee hunter. Even if you go melee, you basically just go BM and just melee weave. Like, there's no real trade-off currently to go fucking survival when you can just go one or two of the other of BM or beast mastery, because you're going to be melee weaving anyways, because that's going to be extra melee DPS that you can output. Survival is, honest to God, it is a tanking fucking... It's a tank fucking subclass. It should be able to tank. You get extra parry, you get extra critical strike for threat, more HP, a literal fucking tanking cooldown. It is essentially just a rogue's evasion. Extra hit rating, a fucking counterattack, increased critical strike, and increased agility by 15, which is crazy for dodge. Especially if you're stacking improved fucking monkey and fucking lion for the extra dodge. Currently, even without the bonus shit, my defenses are at fucking 31%. That's pretty fucking good. The only thing that's keeping me back is being critically hit from things. And I really don't want to have to, like, build, like, a defense set, because, like, I don't know, it's just, like, with the extra shit that shamans are getting to give someone basically 50% more threat generation, I think you're going to see a whole lot of tanking classes tank a whole lot better. And if you were to go, say, a hunter tank, which is what I originally was starting to play as I leveled up from for like 31 hours up until raid, and then I couldn't take then, and then it was pet tanks. And like it sucks that all the tanking, like the real capabilities hunters had for tanking in like the first 3 weeks was still getting discovered, and then it was just getting patched out. So it wasn't like any real possibility for a hunter to tank in a raid. That and like everyone else just has so much better threat generation. Because if we go to Distracting Shot kind of sucks ass. It's kind of like one of the worst fucking threat generation abilities in the game. Like, here, if I were to highlight it just for right now, it increases. And sorry, now it causes threat more effective than the first fucking threat shot. It is not a taunt. It just generates a lot of threat, and it's not a whole lot of threat because it's like a raw number instead of it being a taunt, and that raw number only increases with levels. And with it being level 25, we don't have access to rank 3, so a lot of our threat generation is pretty horrible. I need to check the next fucking level distracting shot that we get at fucking. I hope they do something with distracting shot, because if I look here at this, every single class in the game is currently getting extra runes for their next phase. And what's key to note is that there's 4 runes here and only 3 runes here. The reason why that is important, and I'll make this big. If I go to characters, open a new tab, bro, what the fuck? There we go. Okay, okay, why it was not loading. Oh shit, I think I might just contradict myself here in a second. 3, 4. It's because there's 5 there. 5 there. Oh man, I was about to do a whole bit about fucking bullshit. So that's going there. Shit, I might just. I'm thinking about to contradict myself. Look, the hope is that there's gonna be a 4th rune slot for your fucking feet. Did they confirm 8 more runes? Sod. I don't know what I can't even see the top right of my screen. Including belt, phase 2. See, this is only 2 that they're showing. Because, like, there's going to be more runes. Like, there's no way that, like, all the runes got leaked. At least that's my hope. Because currently, it is going to be really, it's going to be possible to tank as Hunter, most likely, in next phase. Due to, like, the amount of melee abilities you're getting, the extra threat you're getting, the extra fucking crits you're going to be getting off of all your attacks, and being a melee hunter. Dual specialization is pretty good. I think that people are going to use it maybe for a while, but if I can't tank as a hunter, I'm not going to go melee DPS because there's really no point in doing that currently. The main thing currently is a lot of classes are getting a whole lot of melee abilities, and a lot of melee buffs, and a lot of melee gear that's going to be like revealed that's already been kind of shown off. That I feel like in raids, it's not going to be beneficial to be melee. It's just going to make your life way harder. It's going to be probably more DPS, but I'd rather not risk it with all the new mechanics. I'd rather survive and do DPS. So I'm thinking doing pet tanking and just having the pet tank. Because with all the extra bullshit that pets get, they're going to be a whole threat. The DPS is probably going to be alright. I'm going Investigator to have the extra fucking extra crit per mana regen. And then melee specialization I'm going to keep, probably, because it just increases the chances for me to do fucking DPS. I don't know. I wish this was fucking like the TVC one where it's raid wide instead of just yourself. That's a little frustrating. And I don't know if I want to go kill command. I might go kill command. Stay the BM that. Yeah, I might just go full ranged. I'd rather go full range going into the next phase. It's because I'm not going to know mechanics to like fucking any of the fights. Like at all. So. Hmm. Hmm. I think it's better to just go range DPS. Like, cause like if I can't tank as a hunter, like my main person tanking, like myself, then I'd rather just have the pet tanking. I'd rather be a tank than DPS, but if I'm needed for DPS, I'll do DPS. Because currently in Group 2, we think we have a tank, but he's going to be two-hand tanking. And if he needs like the extra like threat, like taunt off, I guess that's what my pet will be doing. We don't know if there's going to be more runes or not, and hopefully there's more shit for tanking. And sadly, there currently isn't. So who knows what will happen. But it is very frustrating to have like a whole fucking talent set, and that whole talent set just doesn't have anything per use. Now the main prize, and why we are down here and up this early, is for these puddles. I want to get it right in there, and I can get fucking boxes, and these inside these boxes are going to be rare pieces of shit that you can't get currently. I'm hoping for some engineering supplies to help me beeline the price of all my shit. Because I have to craft several items if I'm going to be raiding right off the bat. It's a great thing to get a chest now. I'm gonna throw out. I can, like, I could sell these, but they don't actually sell for what they're listed. The main thing we're down here is for winter squids. Winter squids is what we're after. Another trunk. I'm not gonna open these until I have like a whole bunch. My god. These are the most trunks I've gotten out of one. I've always like had like competitions. I never had like solo being able to get these. I'm so glad I came out here this early. Basically now I've parsed, I've gotten gold. Like, it's sad to be like, it's sad to like have to be, it's sad to take the unpopular decision or like position when it's honestly not that bad of a thing. Like, I understand that I'm a psychopath and like I farmed out Darkmoon Fair up until the point where I'm now exalted with the Darkmoon Fair. Here, where is it? Yeah, Darkmoon Fair, I'm exalted. Um, I farmed out engineering. I turned in the fucking boxes, sold all the boxes, and I made about 250 gold just farming out the boxes because I turned in like 2,000 fucking gears or whatever, which was not an easy feat of itself. I stayed up awake for like 3 days straight farming out the fucking tin and iron, or the tin and copper. Ugh. The banning of GKPs, it doesn't solve the problem of gold buying and gold selling. You're still going to be able to farm out gold, and people are going to still be able to buy it because Blizzard doesn't do shit about it. It's kind of pathetic when you think about it, but it is so easy to just sit and watch someone until they're a bot or not. And the fact that there are no more GMs in the game, so there aren't people to like overwatch the game, but at the same time, any employee could just make a character, set it to max level, and then like give it like it's the best. Like I don't even care if they give themselves the best gear, but just start walking around the map and just look. Like you don't need any special like fly hacks to find these fucking botters. They're not hard to find. Like they act as if like they're hidden behind like a cover, and it's like, oh, you would never know. But you can look at any person farming and instantly go, that person's a bot. Oh, that person walking into a wall, that person's a bot. Oh, those three feral druids that are stacked on top of each other, hitting the same node and unable to pick it up because they're all three stuck on the same node, and they're just circling around this node like crazy. Anyone could tell, oh, those are bots, you should ban those. Oh, why are there so many mages solo farming this one dungeon without any people inside of it? They aren't selling any XP runs? Ban them. Like, it's so easy to figure it out. Like, bots have set paths or scripts and shit. Even, like, with the newer ones where it's, like, dynamic and it will change depending on the position of, like, shit where it can get tested by a GM and it can totally pass. Give me GM powers for one day and I could probably get, like, at least the majority of the bots off the server. Like, it would be so easy. You could ask, like, any player who actually, like, pays attention to the world around them, and you could just ban, like, half the server. And that's half the problem. Not to be a play on words, despite just saying the same words over and over again. The fact that... Okay, there's a person farming. Fuck you, I got your boxes, bitch. But the fact that you have, say... Fuck was I gonna say before I talked to that guy? The fact that the majority of players could actually turn out to be bots in SOD is the main reason why they didn't ban the botters. Because the botters are the ones who are giving profit to Blizzard. So if they ban bots, they ban like a whole bunch of profits. But if they just ban GDKPs, that means people are less likely to buy gold, but there's going to still be people who farm out gold because it's not profitable for Blizzard to get rid of these people. It's more profitable for them to just keep them in the game and not be able to sell. Which is also kind of like half not true, because even without GDKPs, you're still going to have bots farming out gold and selling gold. Are people going to buy gold less? Maybe so. But I think that people are still going to buy gold. Like, it's frustrating to have farmed my entire amount of gold I have and then get the gear I need before I go into a GDKP, so I'm not having to buy like every single item and I can just carry. That takes time to set up, and it takes time to like eco GDKP. Because right now I have 300 gold, all farmed out. I'm going to say I started doing GDKPs when I had 120 gold on this character, and I was like half bis. You don't need to buy gold to make gold in GDKPs. You just need to show up with pretty good parses, show up with okay gear with the expectation that you will have to buy some. Like, it's not that hard. You don't need like 1,400 gold to raid in a GDKP for Black Phasm Depths. And now you got this new shit where they're banning it entirely, and it's like, they're not solving the problem. They're just trying to get players to go play Cataclysm, because Cataclysm will have GDKPs, and that will also have the WoW token, so instead of buying from gold buyers, you're now buying from Blizzard. But if you don't know, even that doesn't work, and the price of gold always sells for less per double of what the WoW token is offered for, because Blizzard has to set it for a set price across all servers, so you'll have gold farmers being able to undercut that because they can out-farm the amount that is sold for what they're offering. So no matter what, if you're going to gold buy, it's just to get the people who don't gold buy a reason to gold buy the WoW token. Because people who gold buy illegally are going to gold buy illegally when the WoW token is there. It's the people who don't usually gold buy that are going to buy it from Blizzard because they're worried about getting banned. But from what I've seen from other players throughout GDKPs and like the amount of gold that they have, Blizzard doesn't give a fuck about people buying gold. Because if they did, they would also ban at least half the fucking server, and that's half the problem as well. Is that you got half the server who's bots, and the other half, the quarter of the server, basically half the actual real players are buying gold. So you're essentially asking ban 3/4 of all of SOD's players, and that's a huge chunk, even if it is like less than that, because then you're saying now, oh, 1/8 of real players are gold buyers, so you're taking away 5/8 of the entire server gone. That's 5/8 of the entire subscription money Blizzard could be earning, and that's a lot, because that starts to add up in value. I have not gotten one fishing winter squid while being down here. I know I'll be able to get them next phase too, but they go away towards that summer, and that switches to the lobster. But winter squids are going to be fucking bis, and like I'm sure people are also going to farm it down here as well. When they get to higher level, more people are going to do it. It's probably going to be more PvP. Actually, it would be nice to see Doc's oh, that's just a fucking tent. I thought that was a fucking player. It'd be nice to see docks actually be PvP free zones, because a lot of people have respect for fishing, unless you're in Stranglevale, which that's going to be hell. The fact that the PvP event is there, and then you're also going to have the fishing tournament there as well, that's just going to be fucking crazy. It's going to be crazy and nuts. Oh, there's... Here, I'm gonna fucking cast into that. Hopefully, fucking get a winter squid. The winter squid being the next phase, like, no, actually not. It's either next phase or the next phase after that. Phase 3 is max agility food. Because currently we only have the mana per 5 food for at least hunters or mana users. So yeah, hunters, because talking about that, I'm gonna set this to here, this to here, yeah, and then I'm gonna put this here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's better. Honestly, that I don't use that for anything. Not for fire cooking. Yeah, I don't care wood on me like ever. I think that these are used for potions. I don't really remember. Let me check real quick. I think some fucking potion in the future is going to use these things. Oh my god, bro. Shit's so laggy. My whole thing freeze froze. Ooh. Stone skill, wow, classic. What are they used for? 250. So people aren't gonna have this as well. So it's also like a fucking reserve. Oh my god, so many stone eels, dude. Never seen so many in my fucking life. Alright, well. Bro, not one winter squid. That's like the one thing I hate about farming down here. It's just like not getting the winter squids and getting fucking bullshit. It's just corny as hell that I spent all this time farming for shit, getting ready for next phase, only to have fucking GDKPs get stuffed. Essentially, my stream is just gonna be like fucking me getting to next level, probably doing the raid as soon as possible, or instantly getting on my next character and getting up to max level as fast as possible. There's nothing left to talk about, sadly. Like, there's so much that can be talked about, like, throughout this phase and all the shit that's been changed. But really, I mean, I think I might just, like, hardcore streams pretty hard, and then I'm going to, pretty much go from there. It's rough, because, like, I wanted to have a video out. Like, I wanted to actually have a video, but it's just would have been too long and would have been too convoluted, and like I'll definitely try to have YouTube videos out for next phase. It's just far too rough to get it done. It's what it is. I'm gonna end the stream. Actually, I'll end the stream when I get a winter squid. When I get a winter squid, I'll end the stream. I don't have a lot. Damn, it's only fucking mage weave. Fucking sucks. I'll just end it now.